am from the Ajax Pickering Board of Trade. Today I'm here at Veridian Connections with Michael Angemeer. How are you doing?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm well. Thank you so much for doing this with us today. So right now it's Veridian Connections. Where are we going?
Well, we're actually working on a merger right now with our partners at Whitby Hydro. And we're working on that. We're hoping to have a new company in the first quarter of next year, after the first quarter, and with a new name and a new brand, and it's going to be very exciting.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And so right now as Veridian, how many customers do you have? Where are all of them?
Well, about 121,000 customers. We're right now the fourth largest utility in the province, and they're right across the Durham region and beyond. So we're owned by Ajax, Pickering, Clarington, and Belleville, and then we serve areas right through North Durham, Scugog and Brock and Uxbridge, and then Port Hope and Gravenhurst as well. So all the way up through cottage country, and with some holes in between, some Hydro One served territory, but it's quite a large footprint.
And so where are we right now? What's the purpose of this space?
This is the control center, our system control center. So right now here we control all of the devices and stations and everything that right across our territory. So if there's a problem out on the system, we can see that right away. We also take customer calls here when the customers call in. With an outage, we talk to them and we try to determine what's happened and get the power back on as quickly as we can.
So one thing that I've found about Veridian is that the communications are really incredible, and recently you guys won our Business Excellence Award for a 40-plus employee category, and one thing that was highlighted was how happy customers were with your service and felt like they could trust you. I imagine that communication plays a big part of that.
Absolutely, and we did learn a lot after the 2013 ice storm in terms of making better communications. We've made some improvements. We now have an outage map and Twitter accounts and the interactive voice response system where we can put out messages on what's going on, and we try to keep that up to date as the outage is occurring, so the customers have better information about when they can expect the power to be back on. And yes, our customer service response or satisfaction surveys has been really good, even though some of the other utilities in the province have had issues around, people being concerned about hydro rates. Our satisfaction numbers have stayed high, and we're very happy about that. And our customers are very important. We try to improve all the time.
And we're here now in the lobby of the offices of Veridian. So we've got somebody here at the desk right now, but you won't see somebody here all day. But I guess you guys are 24/7.
Yes, the room we were just in before, the system control center, it's 24/7, and we have somebody there 24 hours so that they can respond very quickly to power outages. Sometimes we can switch automated devices out in the system within a few minutes, and very large numbers of customers get restored very quickly. So we're very proud of that facility as well.
Excellent. It's a very cool building. Lots of green components. The room we're in here now, lots of natural light coming in. I understand that you guys are LEED certified.
Yeah, so this area here is the front lobby of our head office in Ajax, and the addition that was put on, including this part, was LEED certified silver when we put it in place.
You've got kind of a cool award back here to show that LEED certified. Very nice.
Yeah.
So what does that mean exactly if you're LEED certified? What kind of components do you have to have in place?
So they have a large check sheet of all the different things that are really important that they rate the building on. So things like natural light coming in, the use of sustainable materials, energy efficiency, those kinds of things. And then they, depending on how many boxes you get checked off, then you either get rated bronze, silver, or gold. So this edition here is silver, LEED certified.
I know out front, if you've got an electric vehicle, you can plug in as well. There's lots of kind of neat little touches when you look around.
Yes, that's right. I think that's part of it as well, the electric vehicle. And then we also have a wetland out front that we did that instead of other options for the drainage for the site as well. So we actually have a wetland where employees can go out and sit in the summertime.
Have their lunch,
enjoy.
Yeah,
that's right. And it helps with the drainage of the property. And then we also have, I think it was the first level 3 fast charger for electric vehicles out front as well, and it's a solar carport. So a lot of people use that, and the customers come and use that. And we've been trying to promote electric vehicles for more than the last decade, and that's we think that's going to be taking off in the next 5 to 10 years. So we want to be a big part of that.
Fantastic. And I guess that ties into being one of Canada's greenest employers.
Yes, we're very proud for that designation for 9 years in a row now. And that's they have a cross Canada competition every year where they pick about 60 or 70 companies across Canada, and we've been very fortunate and honored to be named as one of those companies. So we have a lot of programs with the electric vehicles. We have programs with our employees where we sponsor them, or we support them in doing environmental things, and because of all that, we've been designated as a greenest employer, and that's very important for the future, and especially with younger employees and millennials as they come in. Mm-hmm. That's really important to be beyond just trying to keep the lights on in the community, which is really important, but also to go beyond that and be part of something that makes a difference.
Fantastic. And I know you're certainly making a difference in the community. For the business community, you guys have been long involved with the Ajax Pickering Board of Trade, annual title sponsors for us. I know we've got Melanie Walls, who sits on our board of directors and is co-chair of our environmental eco-business committee. Why is it so important to be actively involved in that way?
Well, it's critical to be part of the community. I think in terms of the businesses that we support from the perspective of conservation and helping them save money on their bills, mm-hmm. that's one important piece. But then the networking that happens at the Board of Trade is critical in terms of being able to connect with customers and better understand the issues that they have, to not only help them on their electricity bills today, but maybe provide better solutions for them tomorrow with new technologies and things that are available. If we can better understand their needs, then we can better develop those in the future. So the Board of Trade is one of the key things that we get involved with because we think that's so valuable for our customers. And we also get involved in many other organizations across the community in terms of nonprofits and things that keep the social fabric together of the community to make sure that we have a strong community. And that we use those opportunities as well as networking so that we can make sure that we understand the needs of whether it's the nonprofits, the business customers, or our municipal shareholders and communities that we serve as well. We think it's very important to be very well connected with those different parties.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for telling us more about Veridian, Michael. I really appreciate it.
Well, thanks for coming. I appreciate the opportunity.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.